Hi, this is Dani. The channel is You and Me Living Free, and today we are at Garden of the Gods, and this is an awesome little place in Colorado Springs, right outside the city. You can get here really easily. It's on like the southwest side of town, and this is just me driving in. Before you know it, I'll be walking around. A couple of important things about this place. It's actually outside of Colorado Springs. It's actually Manitou Springs that it's in. But anyway, great welcome center here. This place is free. A lot of the attractions in Colorado and a lot of places we know are not free. They charge admission to get in. But this is free, and it's just one of the great things that I loved about it. And you'll see some of this great red rock. I love the red rock in northern Arizona, in southern Utah. It is some of my favorite stuff in the whole world. All those views are pictures I took right from the visitor center. So these are some of the animals, the wildlife in the area, the bighorn sheep, the mountain lion. And I did not know Pikes Peak is not the tallest peak in Colorado. This has peaks from all over the place. The top one that you see is Denali in Alaska, but the next one down is a peak in Colorado, but it is not Pikes Peak. It's not the largest or tallest, it is just the most visited. Anyway, stay tuned for more of that because I do visit Pikes Peak on another video in this series because it's very close to this area right here in Manitou Springs, right outside of Colorado Springs. Here I am posing for my lovely selfie, and this is me walking around the trails, and I want to tell you about the trails. This is one of those areas where, for my friends who have accessibility issues, if all you can do is be driven through, then this is a beautiful area to look at. If you are in a wheelchair and need to be pushed, this whole mile and a half or so of these trails at the main part of Garden of the Gods are all paved, and they would all work with a wheelchair. For my friends who can't walk great distances, there are lots of benches here and stone partitions where you can sit. Look at how gorgeous this is, and you can really access almost every bit of the beauty from just this 1 mile or 1.5 mile of paved trail at the main point of access. And so this is such a good thing for everybody, and for people who are able-bodied, people who are healthy, into hiking, people who are even into climbing. This place has it all. There are many trailheads for more intense hikes where you can go off onto the dirt and get as hard or as easy as you want. There's a ton of variety. I cannot recommend this place highly enough for everybody, I feel like. I love editing my videos a few days later because I get to go through and re-experience the beauty of the places. Look at that. I could almost cry knowing how great it is. There's balanced rock right there. It's always nice to have a few people in the shot because you can get some kind of scale of how big and beautiful these things really are. Oh, that's gorgeous. So one of the next thing I'm going to show you is this little sign as you're walking in and you're on the trails, and it says to beware of rattlesnakes. Like, every place that you go has their thing to watch for, right? Their thing to keep an eye out for this or that. So always good to know. Okay, can we talk about this selfie for a minute? I'm just going to tease you here. This is a little I'm teasing myself, actually. This is a little behind the scenes thing that I like to share. I took a bunch of selfies, and I was so amazed in the difference in how I looked in each and every one. We're going to go back to these and compare them back to back. In the first one, I look almost like a different person. Here it is. Not very flattering, the light in a certain way, whatever. And then this one, taken just a few minutes later, it's that gorgeousness of the rock reflecting the light and not being in the direct sun. I don't know if there is a formula for a perfect selfie. I do not know it. But I wonder if I Googled it, if it would give me some instructions and make my selfie game a little better. Anyway, like I said, even if you're just driving through, this place is gorgeous. It is free. It is accessible, no matter what your abilities. As long as you can, of course, drive out there, which is, a thing in itself. That might not be accessible either. And hopefully I have given you a little glimpse and a little taste, and you feel like maybe you've been there in some small way. As we know, the pictures can never do it justice, but it is a gorgeous place. I highly recommend it. And I think that's it for this video. I'm just going to show you a few more beautiful pictures. I'm going to show you a list of my patrons. I want to say, if you are still here at the end, thank you. I love you. Extra, extra, extra special thanks to my patrons. You know who you are, and I appreciate the support so, so, so much. Way more than you know. I'm holding up my hands. I am sending all of you so much love and light, and I hope that you can feel it. I hope this brought a little bit of smile or sunshine into your day. And I will talk to you the next time. Next time is going to be Pikes Peak, I think. And then maybe even Royal Gorge. So stick around.